Hello and welcome to the video for 5th grade for Monday, April the 20th. We are going to be working with the traditional units of capacity that we are used to, being cups, and in some cases we will also do liters, but for the moment we are doing cups, pints, quarts, and gallons. So let's go ahead and take a look at the beginning of our lesson, and we are going to have to immediately start by trying to figure out if we have enough um, space in the bucket um, to hold all of the paint that we have. So we're going to be taking cups and converting them to ounces. So we have a model that shows us right here that we are going to be counting 3 groups of 8. And so 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. Excuse me. And if I were to multiply 3 cups by 8, that would give me 24 fluid ounces. And 24 fluid ounces is less than the total capacity of the bucket. So since 24 fluid ounces is less than 26, this bucket can hold all the paint. And so today we're going to be working with a lot of conversions. So again, as is tradition with most of these lessons, and you'll find this again next year when we're doing unit conversions, this particular page is going to have all of the conversion information that you need. So let's take a look at our example. We are going to write an equation to convert pints to quarts. And so if I look at my third row of this table, 1 quart is worth 2 pints. So if I do 32 pints divided by 2, that will give me my total number of quarts. Excuse me. And so I'm going to do my division sign here, an equal sign here, and that should give us 16 quarts. We are going to convert our quarts now to gallons, and there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So I'm going to do 16 divided by 4 equals 4. And so some of these, you may get to the point that you remember these, like usually quarts to gallon ends up being easier. Ounces to cups usually ends up being easy, and then pints or cups to pint ends up being easy. The one that usually people don't remember, including myself, is the number of pints in a quart. Because I was learning growing up how many cups would be in a quart instead of how many pints. So I occasionally get that part a little bit confused. So let's go on to the Sharon show. Excuse me. So 1 quart, using our chart, is equal to 2 pints. And that means 1 quart is going to be greater than 1 pint. And so I'm just going to use the greater than symbol. 3 quarts equals, or wait, sorry, 3 quarts times 2 pints in 1 quart will give us 6 pints. And so for number 3, we're doing quarts to pints. Again, we are going to multiply by 2, so that should give us 10. And again, if you want to do any of these on your own, you are more than welcome to pause the video. So 38 cups to pints. So again, my conversion rate, 1 pint is worth 2 cups, so I can take this number and divide it by 2, and that should give us 19. Number 7, 104 fluid ounces, so I can divide by 8 for this one. And so that should give us 13 cups. So just as a reminder, we memorized all the way up to 8 times 12 in 3rd grade, or we were supposed to. That would have given us 96. Our 13th group of 8 would take us up to 104. 22 pints to ounces. So if there are 2 cups in a pint, we can multiply by 2, and that takes us to 44 cups, and then we can multiply by 8. So we are going to end up with a large number for this. So what I'm going to do is try to do this in my head. So I can do 440, which would be 10 groups, and then take away 44, and that is going to give me 396, and then take away 44 again, and that would give us 352 fluid ounces. Excuse me. 72 fluid ounces. This one's much easier. I can divide by 8 to get the number of cups, and that would give us 72 divided by 8, which is 9. Number 13, 48 pints. So there are 2 pints in a quart. So I can divide this by 2, and that's going to give me 24. And then I can divide by 4 to get the number of gallons. So there are 4 quarts in a gallon, and that would give me 6 total gallons. So now for number 15, 15, 17, and 19, we are having to do comparisons. So to start with, we can take this number and divide it by 2. If I do that, that is going to give me 12, and there will be a remainder of 1. So the amount that I have on this side is going to be worth 12 quarts and a half. So that's going to be less than. Number 17, if I do 12 times 4, that is going to give me my number of quarts. So that would be 48 quarts on this side compared to 50 quarts on this side. And then number 19, 15 quarts compared to cups. So there are 2 pints in a quart, so I can multiply by 2. That'll give us 30. There are 2 cups in a pint, so I can multiply again by 2, and that would then give us 60. So 60 cups should be the answer for how many 15 quarts is worth, and then that is smaller than our 63 cups that we are comparing it to. And then I don't think we did this one, so I think we are done for this portion of the lesson. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in Google Classroom. If we were supposed to do that extra question at the bottom, let me know, and I will be happy to provide the explanation for that one in Google Classroom. So keep that second page handy. That is going to help you with all of your conversion rates. So everything that we're doing on the homework for this lesson, you can accomplish by using that page to help you, and then just doing some either multiplication or division, or sometimes either addition or subtraction to kind of help you get through if you don't know the math facts for those. So hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.